How long do you have him on the bag for?
He's doing 3-minute rounds.
All right.
Because they're the minutes he's doing when he's fighting from K1. When he fights for the world title, he's been fighting 5 rounds by 3 minutes with 1 minute left between the rounds. And with Grant, he's primed, he's ready, he's done the training, and he's going to be like a lion locked up in a cage, ready to unleash.
So what's Grant's background? Where's he come from? What's the story? What's the deal?
With Grant, born and raised here in well, he was born in Dubbo and raised here in Cronulla.
Yeah.
And he is basically one of the icons of Australian kickboxing.
Yeah.
One of the best the world has seen, and he helped put kickboxing on the map here in Australia. He's fought against the world's best in boxing and kickboxing, and he's ready to unleash again. This time round, when he fights, they're going to have to put up the police tape and declare it a crime scene.
He seems like he's got quite a lot of intensity. Is this the sort of level of intensity you need to have to be competitive?
Well, put it this way, you ask the man himself.
All right. So just a couple of questions just to get the ball rolling. So we're trying to find out a bit about the intensity you need to have to be competitive in any form of WKF.
One word: savage. That's it. That's what sums it up. If you don't train savagely at our age, you won't get there. So brutal on the body, and training's gonna be brutal. Simple as that.
So what about training? Like you're obviously hitting the bag. When you're getting training, do you get training and being able to take a punch and continue? How's that work?
Okay. We did some sparring on last Tuesday night, and obviously when you haven't done it for a while, taking shots can be a bit of a problem. The more you do it, the more the body will adapt. Next year I hope to go into some gym walls with some boxes, big gloves, big headgear, and go for it. That's the only way you can be prepared. If you haven't been out of the ring for a while, you've got to get back in there and not purposely take shots. Use your skill. You've got to work hard. You've got to be against somebody else. Bag works good for conditioning, but won't cut the grade as far as fighting goes.
So you've got to do a certain level of sparring to get to that point, yeah?
100%. I spar. I leg spar twice a week, and as I said, as from next week, over the new year, I'll be with some boxers in boxers gyms and I'll learn how to be tough again.
Yeah,
you know, it's obviously as you get older, and you've been out of the game for a while, you take a punch. What's going on? You're not used to it. When you're doing it every week, as in the peak of your careers when we're younger, you do it every week. You start taking shots. It's easy, it's just like having a fight each week. But when you get older and you don't do it and have that gap between it, that's a secret. So you got to get back to where you were. And you got to train in that zone.
So like, when you're preparing for a pretty big fight in April, right? How long do you normally have to prepare for a fight to be competitive? What do you reckon? Or is it just continuous?
It is continuous. At the moment, it's pretty continuous. I've been training quite regularly for over a year now. I've never stopped training, but I'm talking about competitively as far as kickboxing goes. I didn't put on a glove for 2 years. Didn't even go on either sport. I think I cornered Rob up in a world title fight and hadn't really trained kickboxing for quite some time. Still a lot of strength work and a lot of running and stuff like that I normally do. But now, for over a year now, I've been right back into it, sparring guys and taking my body to new heights, to new levels. This gym here, I found this gym, these guys with the Commando Tough, they've taken my mental toughness to a whole new level. They're guys that have been in Afghanistan 3 and 4 times. So just hanging around and takes your mind to a new level, helps you believe that you can do stuff. And look, I'm not in this for a bit of fun. I'm competitive. I'm 52. And
52?
I believe I'm the fittest I've ever been in my life, and I believe I'm the strongest. I believe I'm the mentally toughest I can actually be. So I'm ready to rock and roll. Rob here helped me with this, and I just believe what I can do. And you know what? End of the day is if someone, a bloke my age gets him and he's as fit as me and he beats me, well, take my hat off to him. But he won't do that.
And what about? Do you know who your competitor opponent is for April?
Look, there's some talk about a guy. At the end of the day, does it really matter? Because I spoke to my partner about this, and it doesn't really matter who it is, because at the end of the day, is going to hit you on the nose, they're going to kick in the ribs, they're going to kick in the legs, so it doesn't matter if it's Joe Blow or Freddie Smith, they're all going to do the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah, right. Cool. So you're pretty confident going into this fight?
Yeah. I'm hoping to have a small boxing fight in February, just to get a bit of ring rust out, and as I said, some gym wars. and we'll see how we go. But, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
So what about as far as like fighters? You've obviously trained quite a few fighters in your time, and you're training Grant here. Tell us as far as you know, the intensity that he has towards his training. Is that compare that to other fighters, or tell us how that works?
What Grant brings to the ring is a lot of professionalism and a lot of heart, a lot of courage, and like you said, savage. That's something that a lot of fighters don't have. A lot of people talk about it, but then when they get in the ring, it goes missing. With Grant, he's always taken it to the ring. He's also lived it outside the ring. Every day is a fight, a battle, every day. With Grant, he puts everything into his training, whether it be cardio, with speed, strength, agility, flexibility, stamina. There's nothing, no stone left unturned. He eats right, he doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. He does a very healthy lifestyle. He's a great ambassador for Australia, a great ambassador for his family, for his children, and what can I say? He's just the ultimate professional.
Tell us, what if you had to think about it, like deep down in your heart? What is there something that drives you? Something, a personal thing, family thing? What drives you more than anything else?
That's a great question. And people ask me that because I've trained this way since I was 16 years old. I've trained savagely hard, and I've treated the body. You know, I've got the ability to overcome injuries. You know, I've got that mindset. What drives me? Life. You know, I really believe every day we step outside, there's a war on. My young daughter, she just recovered from leukemia after a 4-year battle, and I took the same approach with her. You know what? This is a war, and we're going to win it, and we just got to keep going forward. You know, like it sounds crazy to think like that, but you know what? We've got a bus could run over us. You know, a tree may fall on us. You know, a car may hit us. So we've got to be alert and aware. And I think as we get older, the more savage we're going to train with our body, the more aware we're going to be out there. You know, because you know it's important. You know, and I tell a lot of people, I say, "What are you doing at your age?" I say, "Look, they've found out there's no biological effects of the ageing process. There's only inactivity. So they've now proven that between young athletes at 20, athletes over 50, there's no difference in recovery rate. It's all a load of, excuse the French, all a load of garbage. You know, so what's happened now, they all know that. So why can't we at our age go to another level? Why can't we do something that's like everybody else? You know, and what drives me is to go out there, it's a war, and I want to achieve in my life. You know, because I'm 50 doesn't mean I'm dead. Most people that are 50, in their 50s, they smoke cigarettes, drink grog and all that sort of stuff, don't look after themselves, and that's what happens to them.
Inspiration, great. Well, we'll be behind you for the fight, and good luck. But between now and the fight, we're going to ask you a few more questions, as the intervals go by, and I'd like to see how you're going with that. So
awesome. Just God bless everybody, and thank you heaps.
All right.
We're on a positive journey, and I'm here with Grant. We're going to be doing everything inside the ring, outside the ring. We're doing it as a partnership. He's representing Australia, he's representing his family, and he wants to be the biggest and baddest on the planet in his weight division of cruiserweight. The Bomber is back.
All right, we'll leave it there and we'll film you guys doing some training.
Yep.
Yeah, nice one. Cool.
Yeah, just type that in. I tell you, it's nice and warm up here, boys. Yeah.
What do you reckon, mate?
Wonderful.
Pretty intense, huh?
Yeah.
Very intense. Yeah.
It's a great question, you know, you just asked me because I've been a guy that's been very serious about my strength, my condition, stuff, and I suppose I pride myself on how low I can get my heart rate. You know, a lot of people pride themselves on what they own.
Yeah.
Or a house, but I don't do that. You know, I teach my kids, I've got 7 kids. I teach them all, you know what? You've got to stay fit and healthy. You've got to keep off drugs, keep off alcohol, keep off cigarette smokes, and you've got to keep going forward in life, you know? Because that's not on, is it?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, I was going to swear. No,
You can swear. It's right.
Because no one else will look for that. You know, it's you know, we're rich. Look, I own nothing. Okay, because my young daughter had leukemia, so I lost everything when she got sick. You know what I've got? I've got my health, I've got my fitness. What else do you need? You can't take what you own in the grave, you know. But, you know, you can only leave legacies to your children and leave memories, you know.
So what would be your advice to, like, say, a 14, 15-year-old guy or girl walks into this gym looking for maybe to start a career, but maybe they've got a few problems outside the ring? What would be your advice to them about how to stay focused?
You know what? There's one thing I do know, and I lost my hunger in my career, and I should have been unbeatable. But you know what? I lost my hunger. I didn't care about it anymore because of personal problems. I would say to anybody, whether they're 14, 28, 68, get this clear. Be happy in your life, and everything else comes. You know, they talk about success. Success to me is having a clear mind, being happy. Then you can achieve things. You know. So I think these young kids that have hard upbringings and stuff like that, get this right mentally. Be happy inside yourself. Be happy with who you are, and you can go forward in your life. You know.
Yeah, cool.
It's a hard road out there. Life's a hard road. You know, and then it only gets harder as you get older. You know. But it's fun. I'm glad I'm here, sort of thing, you know.
So tell us what's going to happen here. What's this training you're about to do now? What happens? It just takes hits, or what is it?
Yeah, it takes hits around the body. Then we're going to kick the focus mitts and stuff like that. So I'll be just working on a few combinations. Just combination work, really.
Sure. And how is he as a coach?
How easy is a coach?
Yeah.
He's not bad. Like, you know, look, there's been a lot of things about Rob in the industry. You know, Rob's always been a guy that's gone out and got stuff. And people haven't liked that. And I've known Rob for a long time. And there's probably a lot of people that don't like Rob, and probably a lot of people that don't like me. But, you know, I don't care, mate, what people think. I think he's a good bloke. That's all that counts to me. You know, and he is a good bloke, and I think he's a good trainer. He's actually taught me a lot that my other trainer didn't teach me. You know, when I was taught by Mick Spinks, he was an unbelievable coach, incredible, an unbelievable bloke. You know, but you learn a few things of other people and go from there. You know.
Cool. Well, let's see how you guys train, eh?
I'm better looking than you, mate.
Nice one.
Double jump. Good. Okay, double jab and then front kick in. Let's go.
Front leg?
Bang.
Back
Straight.
leg or front leg?
Yep, back leg.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, harder. Come on. That's it. Come on, again. Good. Okay, big cross. Come on, big bombs. Good. Okay. Jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Let's go.
Jab, cross.
Jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Okay, and then boom. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. Jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Good. Release. That's the one. And again. Let's go. Good. Okay. This one into the body. Okay. Jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Into the body.
What do you want? Straight right in the body?
No, kick right the body. Okay. I want to feel some ribs. Let's go. So 1, 2, 1. Jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Let's go. 1. Come on. Come on again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on again. Come on. One more. Come, let's tickle the other rib. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Again. Come on. And again. Come on. One more. Come on. Good. Let's go. Big bombs.
I'll count the right wrist, mate.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, wrapping you up. And work the body. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay, a couple more punches. Push me away. Kick. Yes. Come on. That's the one. Okay, all over you again. Come on. Couple more. Push me away. Same thing again. Hey! And again. And again. Listen. And again. Good. Good. Continuous uppercuts. Let's go. Continuous.